All I did was give your uncle a little nudge out of the door.
Then sometimes something else comes along and gives us just the right nudge.
Hey everyone, and welcome to TalkWord, the show where we get curious about English words and really figure out what they're all about. I'm so glad you're here because we have an absolutely brilliant word to break down today. So let me ask you something. Have you ever been on the fence about doing something? You know, maybe thinking about asking for a raise or finally starting that project you've been putting off? You know it's a good idea, but you need that little bit of encouragement to get you going. Well, guess what? That little gentle push has its own special word in English, and it's one you're going to want to start using all the time. Today's word is nudge. So what is a nudge exactly? Well, it's pretty cool because it can be both a verb, the actual action of pushing gently, and a noun, the push itself. But here's the most important part. It's not always about a physical push. It's often about encouraging someone to do something. Okay, let's get into it. And to really get our heads around this word, we're going to start with the most simple, straightforward meaning, the actual physical nudge. Yeah, picture this. You're standing with a friend, you see something hilarious across the room, but you can't just yell. What do? Right, you give them that little bump with your elbow. It's not a hard push, just a gentle tap that says, hey, look over there. That, right there, is a perfect, classic physical nudge. All right, so that's the physical side. Easy enough. But honestly, the way you'll hear and use the word nudge most of the time is totally different and, frankly, a lot more powerful. It's all about the mental push. And this is where the word really shines. A nudge for your brain is just a small suggestion, a little bit of encouragement. It's about gently guiding someone's thinking without being demanding. Actually, this idea is so big, it's the basis of something called nudge theory in economics, which is all about helping people make better choices with tiny positive suggestions. You know, the best way to understand what a nudge is to see what it isn't. A nudge is not a shove. See, a nudge is gentle. It's a friend saying, hey, maybe you should try applying for that job. I think you'd be great. A shove, on the other hand, is forceful. It's someone saying, you must apply now. See the difference? A nudge gives you a choice. A shove tries to take it away. Okay, so we've got the theory down. Now for the fun part. Let's talk about how you can actually start dropping this word into your everyday conversations. Let's look at a few examples. I nudged him to remind him about the meeting. Okay, that could totally be a literal elbow nudge. But then there's, my friend gave me a nudge to try the new restaurant. They didn't push you, they just really recommended it. Or how about, her comment was a nudge in the right direction. A few simple words can totally change your thinking, right? And finally, my favorite, sometimes all you need is a little nudge. Here it's a noun. It's that little bit of encouragement that makes all the difference. So there you have it. We've seen how nudge goes from a simple physical tap to this really powerful idea of positive, gentle encouragement. So now, let's think about how you can put it into action. And I want to leave you with this one question to think about today. Who in your life could use a helpful nudge this week? Is there a friend who's hesitating? A family member who just needs a little boost of confidence? You'd be surprised what a little nudge can do. And that's a wrap on today's TalkWord. I really hope you're feeling ready to go out there and nudge yourself. And hey, if you had fun with this, you have got to check out the TalkWord mobile app. You can actually create your own English word explainers, just like this one with our two super friendly hosts. Thanks so much for tuning in, and never stop learning.
It'll take only a nudge to make you like me, to push you out of the light.
So this is just his nudge over the edge.
I'll give you a gentle nudge in the ribs.